Hi, kids. Welcome back to another episode of
Mom, watch this.
I heard you before I heard you in the mic or in the
It's okay.
in my ears. That's freaking hilarious. Okay. I can't wait until we're actually like recording in a real studio. That's going to be fun. Um anyway, hey. I feel like I haven't talked to you in like 3 days.
Me?
Yes.
What?
I don't know. You've been hiding out in your room because
I'm
it's
sorry.
lovely and brand new and beautiful. So, and I've been working my ass off. So, those are the things that are going on. But Saturday, we're going to go to a Mariners game.
Woohoo! Wait,
And
are we not going tomorrow?
no, I have to work.
Sag. Okay.
I know. But speaking of the Mariners, today we're talking about Life or Something Like It, which features a Mariners player as one of the characters, and Zootopia 2. We'll talk about Zootopia 2 first. How's that sound?
Did we do that last week? Did we talk about our pick first or second?
We talked about Ocean's 11 first, so.
Are you sure?
I'm
Okay.
not sure, actually. Yes, I am sure. Because the way that I wrote it in my notes.
So
Now I'm freaking out.
No, it's okay. I do have a question I wanted to ask you that I tried not to ask, and I don't think I did ask, but I might have, like a dummy. But I wanted to ask because we all know, if you've listened to our podcast and we talked about Zootopia and the relevance to the real world, I wanted to ask you how you felt about, because I know how you are about Disney sequels. I wanted to ask how you felt about the relevance to the real world for Zootopia 2.
I definitely saw the relevance and the like specifics, but I don't think it was as in your face as the first one.
And I kind of liked that about it.
I mean, it was fine. Both of them were fine for both, for
Oh,
whatever, for
absolutely.
those reasons. I kind of liked that the other one was a little bit in your face, but I didn't like or dislike one way or the other the way that this one was or wasn't. You know what I mean?
I think the reason why I like that it wasn't in your face, because I feel like if it was more in your face, I feel like it would have gotten, like, I think it would have flopped heavy.
Maybe, I don't know anymore. I mean, that's just I think
Maybe.
that I also think that Disney is starting to not give a shit. You know what I mean? Like
True.
they're starting to get to where they're going to do what they're going to do, and if they lose supporters, I guess, is I don't know what else you would call them, viewers, whatever, then I think they're getting to where they're like, what, okay, well, whatever, this is the right side or whatever, you know what I mean? I feel like they're starting to kind of come around a little bit. I
Mm-hmm.
did see where they just squashed that agreement with the AI. Remember when
Sora. Yep.
yeah, I just saw where they squashed that. So I don't know. I mean, maybe they're either coming around or maybe
By the way, you made me so nervous when you were like, what would you do if you found out that Zootopia was AI? I went and did a deep dive, and no, it is not. They 100% used real artists, real CGI artists.
do you know why I asked that?
No.
Because I was when I was when I was looking for stuff for Riley to watch on TV for like
I
because they
saw
have
that.
some of these yep, they have some of these cute little dog things
You said to
and I
come look,
knew
and I came in, and there was a bunny with 2 sets of ears, and I was like, Mom,
oh no,
what is
that was
this?
specific. I know, but I didn't care about that because it's like it was keeping her busy and there was, soft music and she was she was watching it, but I definitely knew that that was AI. But at that point I just didn't care. I was trying to calm her down. Um but but that got me thinking about it because I think that was like that day or the day after or something. It was like
Mm-hmm.
in that time. Anyway, let me get through this little spiel that I always like to do.
Sorry.
It was written by Jared Bush, directed by Jared Bush and Byron Howard, starring Jennifer Goodwin, Jason Bateman, and I'm not going through the list of people that are in this. It's fucking
Kronk is in it, guys.
so is Michael J. Fox. And
What the fuck? What?
yes,
Who?
and Roman Reigns and CM Punk.
Oh my
Michael J.
gosh.
Fox. Michael J. Fox is the one who says, "What are you looking at, butthead?" That's him. So, um, let's see what else.
Ed
What else?
Sheeran's in it
Um,
too.
yes, he is. IMDb gave it a 7.4 and Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 91. So,
Yes. Okay. You know, that's not terrible from either one.
no, no, it's not. Oh, wait till you see what they gave Life or something like it.
Oh no.
Really bad. It's really bad. Um, anyway, it doesn't matter. So, I didn't mind one way or the other that they weren't as it just was noticeably not in your face about it, I guess. Um, I did like some of the little like um I don't like when you said something about them being like starting the fanfic or whatever with
Listen, man,
yeah,
the 14-year-old
they,
me was screaming. I was so happy. I was like, "Oh, is this subtext? Oh my god."
they definitely were a little hinty with that kind of
They
stuff.
very much were.
It was
Like
funny.
the first time, like when we were in the theaters, the first time Mikey and I looked at each other, we were like, "Hmm," but like we kind of brushed it off, and then it just kept going, and I was like, "Is this happening?"
But I'm glad that it didn't. I'm glad that they didn't do that.
I'm glad
You know what I mean?
that it was hinted.
They
Like I like that it's slow. You know what I mean? I like the slow burn.
I like that they just keep it like let people imagine that it's, I don't need that. And come on, I'm trying to get away from romance here. Literally the only reason I chose Life or Something Like It is because I knew that there was a Mariner's character. That's literally the only reason I fucking
You're just a hater. Okay?
I'm not I just don't need it. I just don't need
We
that
have
shit.
been shipping Junix since the first movie came out.
That's just weird. Okay, anyway.
Leave me alone.
Um, what else? What else do we want to talk about? Because I have a few little trivia facts. I will admit that they were quickly uh grabbed, whatever.
That's okay. I do have a few questions though, for
Well,
you about this movie.
right, that's what this whole thing is supposed to be about,
Yes.
actually, and we've kind of gotten away from it.
I wanted to like I did ask you this already, but I want to ask you again for the people. Um, the question I wanted to ask is, did you see? I'm sorry, spoiler alert, but like you should know that by now.
What?
Um,
Yeah, that's what we do here.
yeah. Did you see Paubert being the bad guy?
So I didn't see him being the bad guy. I think you asked me during that, but then I was
Yes.
yeah. But I didn't see him being the bad guy, but I
What the fuck is she
saw
doing?
him she's playing with her little chew, the
Oh,
one that she brought from yeah. Um I didn't see him being the bad guy, but I did see him in one way or another succumbing to his family or them like something happening bad. Like not necessarily him being a bad guy, but maybe him accidentally leading them into a trap because his family knew where they'd find him or something to that effect is what I was seeing happening. Because I felt like he was kind of too dumb to be a bad guy. Does that make sense? Isn't that mean? But that's kind of where I was Disney villains are typically kind of smart or clever at least.
yeah. And he was,
And
dude. He played that off so
he
heavy.
played the dumb
My jaw
he played the
dropped.
dumb guy.
My jaw dropped when he was like, "Yeah, I know. This one's gonna
I
have a
did
twist too."
see I
What?
did see him being the reason why they would have found themselves in peril. I just didn't see
Mm.
it being intentional. Does that make sense?
Mhm. Oh, what did you think about Nibbles? What's her name?
I think that's her name, Nibbles, the beaver.
Maple Stick. Yeah.
She's so funny, and I swear to
I
God,
loved
I
her.
thought that she was Kathy Bates the whole time that I was watching that, even after you told me that it wasn't.
She kind of reminded me of Grandma Debbie.
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. Um, what else
Don't
do you
do
need to ask?
that. Um, what about what did you think about the little like marsh area? Like that I thought it was
Okay,
so fun.
it was the Marsh Market, that was
Yeah.
adorable. I do have a little piece of trivia to share about it.
Ooh, yes, please.
Manatees, capybaras, and platypuses or platypi
Yeah.
they were supposed to be in there, but they got cut.
Why?
I don't know. According to the art book, they were supposed to be there, but they didn't end up doing the animation part.
Sad.
I know. Wouldn't that have been cute? Maybe they'll bring them into the next one with the birds.
I hope so.
Yeah.
God,
Yeah,
spoilers,
yeah.
Mom.
I dude, this is a movie review podcast. If people don't wanna
That's
hear
true.
spoilers, then
Watch the damn movies, guys. We tell you every
watch the
week.
movies. Yes, watch we tell you what's coming up. We didn't tell them this one because this was supposed to be a different one, but we got a little hung up. Well, I guess we kinda did, actually, because we weren't sure. So we wanted to
Yeah, and we told you both.
Yep. Yep, so
Told
I
you to
guess
watch all 4.
we
This is
did
your
give
fault.
fair
I'm
warning.
just kidding. I'm just kidding. We love you.
Plus yeah. Well, plus, like, Life or Something Like It, that one, who cares?
Niche.
It's 24 years old, and probably nobody is gonna see it or wants to see it or whatever.
Although I think you
I'm talking
should.
I'm talking about it like I hated it, but I actually think it's kinda cute. But
I love
there's
it. I loved it.
yeah, it's kinda cute. I do have some issues with it, and I will talk about those when we're there.
Okay. All right.
Um, what else?
So I was worried. I'm not gonna lie. When
Burning
we were
Mammal.
watching it, Burning Mammal was pretty good. But when they were in the marsh market and Nibbles was talking to, I think it was a walrus or something, or a sea lion
I
with
don't
big
know, but
teeth.
the walrus made me think it was fucking what the hell's his name? The guy I love so much. Fucking dude on
Nick
Parks
Offerman.
and Rec. Thank you. Yes.
Um,
Yeah, I kept thinking it was
so
him.
when she did the Hey Bubba and they were doing the Hey Bubba back and forth, I was
Mhm.
like, oh my God, Mom's gonna turn this off.
Yep. Yep, it was getting me. You know me well.
Yeah,
It's
I,
fine, but
God.
it was fine. It just was it was fucking with my audio shit that I do. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
It was
So my personal favorite thing about like kind of like towards the end was when they reference like 3 fucking horror movies in a row. Like
it was so funny. The Shining was where it all started, isn't it?
yeah. He's walking through or he's going into the maze and he's like walking like oh God, what's his name? I don't remember. I haven't seen The Shining in a while.
Jack. Jack.
Jack.
Well, Jack Nicholson. I don't know what his name is in the movie. I don't love
Uh
I don't love Stephen King stuff, to be completely honest with you.
I think I might be the same way.
I'm gonna get raked over the coals for that, I'm sure, but I just don't.
It's okay. I
I let me go back. I don't love obvious Stephen King. So like Stand by Me, which is a little bit
I
more
fucking love that movie.
subtle. I love that movie. I also loved The Green Mile, which was a little less in your face Stephen King. And Misery as well. But some of the stuff with like a little bit more supernatural things, or like I did not like The Shining. I read the book and I think the book is better, but it's still I don't know. Anyway, doesn't matter. I don't know why this turned into Stephen King because
Because
I
it
do think the guy
references it. I
sure.
recognize the reference when they mow down the maze with the truck. I just can't place the horror movie. Like I'm seeing it in my head and I know it's a reference, but I can't place it.
I
I
same
want to say Final Destination, but I don't think that's correct.
might be.
Who
I
fucking
don't
knows? They've got
remember.
like
God, it's
7
been
of them
forever
bitches
since
out now.
I know. And I only watched the first 2 and I hated the second one so much that I didn't watch the rest of them, but I really did like the first one. I liked it a lot.
That movie I'm sorry.
What?
We're not talking about Final Destination. I need to stop.
It's fine.
So, were you worried about the reptile hideout at all?
Okay, listen. A little, but I wasn't nothing really affected me too much until like
When
his
the
family
snakes
comes home.
hugged.
And they all yeah, and I was like because I understand it's fucking animation. I get it. But it's good animation. Okay, so they still were moving like snakes, and they still made me visualize the real stuff, and in the freaking past when I've run into that shit. It's so and it's creepy enough to give me nightmares, and I'm probably gonna have nightmares
So
now that we were
you
talking about
have, yeah. So for those of you who don't know, my mom has ophidiophobia, which is the absolute, completely irrational fear of snakes.
fuck off, it's not irrational. It's just
Um, you're correct. I don't know why I said irrational. I
what?
mean, like, she's petrified. I didn't mean irrational.
I
I
am
used that word without meaning that word.
I am the very literal meaning of petrified when I'm because I freeze and I don't it's like I'm so scared on the inside and I can't get out of my skin
Yeah.
fast and it's so scary to me.
She's suffocated. Like that you've
Yeah.
got ophidiophobia. It's an actual name for that because yeah.
It's pretty bad. Like I can't even see him in books or TV or whatever without reacting to them. So
The fact that I have deep dived into your fear to actually know the name of it.
it's but it's so silly because I know animation and stuff. I'm a little bit better with it, but it's still not awesome. Like I said, when they had the group of them together and it was a little much for me. It creeped me out a little bit. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
honestly should have warned you and I'm sorry because I know better and I think I
Well,
just spaced it.
it's a cartoon and you probably didn't think about it. It's fine.
I knew it was 50-50.
It was
I'm
fine.
pretty sure
I
mid-movie I asked you, does he bother you? Gary
no,
the
he
Snake.
really didn't bother me because they made his face so expression like he was so expressive. And
I
I
loved him.
they
He was
did
so
a good job.
sweet.
Yeah, they did a really good job with that, with his face. Yes, he still looked like a snake, but he was very expressive, so I was okay with him. Um, but a couple of times when it would show just his body wrapping around and the movement of it and stuff would get me. But
I'm sorry.
okay, it was okay. It was fine.
I
People
knew that the fact that the second movie was all about reptiles, I was like, okay, she's either gonna really, really love this, or she's gonna love the idea of it and fucking hate it.
I didn't hate it. I did not like it as much as I loved the first one, but I did kind of enjoy the adventure part of it because it was a little bit
Mhm.
more like high-paced adventure. I did like that a lot, a lot. Um, and like the fancy and I mean, the burning mammal was probably my favorite fucking thing. It was
Gary
so
Disney,
funny.
or no, what's it? Who said it? Who said? What kind of festival is this?
Yeah, it was so funny. I loved it.
Man, I did also want to. I did have like a mental pinpoint when they reunite after thinking the other one was gonna die. When they start kind of like word vomiting why they are the way they are. I wanted to
Mhm.
ask you like
So
how that
cute.
scene made you feel because I felt personally attacked
I did
by
too.
Judy specifically.
Yep. 100% felt personally attacked. Not necessarily by Judy.
I damn. Yeah, when Judy was saying, "Wow, okay, I did really?"
I don't remember the specifics, but I definitely related to it. It was pretty cute.
I related more to Judy than to Nick, but like yeah. I cried in the theater.
Mhm.
I yeah,
I mean, yeah, you're kind of sensitive to stuff anyway, so
I'm
it's
very
like not really
sensitive. I
yeah.
cry at everything. I
That's
cry
not
when I'm
like a
happy. I'm
knock.
cry when I like no, I know. I cry when I'm happy. I cry when I'm sad. I cry when I'm angry, like very angry.
Yeah.
Um I
I
cry at every emotion I have.
I probably cry when I'm angry and frustrated more than I cry any other time in my life.
Yeah,
For sure. For sure. Yeah. Um
both Zootopias make me cry.
and
I was trying real hard.
I'm trying to think of the last movie that we watched that made me cry.
Probably League of Their Own.
Maybe? I know I said it. I know that I said it in the
42 made
movie,
me
and then
cry. A League of Their Own made me cry. I'm pretty sure that Field of Dreams made me cry. Ah.
cried at Velda Dream. I don't know. I know that I said it.
Tell me you have daddy issues without telling me you have. Just kidding.
I know I said it when we recorded whatever the hell it was, the last one that we watched that made me cry. I will tell you the one that we'll cover it at some point because I do probably at the start of hockey season. I would like to the
Miracle.
beginning Miracle. Yeah, I
I
think we
haven't seen
done
that
it.
movie since I was like 6 years old.
Yeah, we should have. Oh God, you better get out. But because it will make me cry every time too. But we we should have done it when there was hockey on the Olympics. That should
Damn
have
it!
been because they actually played that day, like that date. the the US.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Because I think the US won the gold on that date, but I may be wrong. They may have played somebody else on that date. I can't remember. Um anyway, we'll watch that at some point. I like to line those like some of these movies up with the start of a season or whatever. So yeah, we'll watch that one. But that's
Uh,
the reason why I even brought that up is because it makes me cry. Like it's one of the go-tos to make me cry.
I'm pretty sure Cool Runnings makes me cry too. Leave me
Why?
alone.
I'm not kissing your egg. Um,
Kiss the
anything.
egg.
It's his lucky egg. Anything else?
About Zootopia 2, nothing of oh, did how did you feel about Mr. Big's daughter? I can't remember her name. Frou Frou. Her name was Frou Frou.
Frou. I don't remember her.
She's the one with the big hair. She's the little mouse. No, they're shrews. What are they? I think they're shrews.
I don't know. I think they are shrews or moles or something. Probably moles. Or voles. I don't fucking know. But I don't remember her. Why don't I remember her? I
I don't
do.
know. She's the one that gave them their fake identities and told them to skip town because the Lynxes are
Oh
really
yeah.
bad people,
Oh yeah.
and they were all
My,
making purses and shit.
my God. Why
That was
were
so
lynxes
funny.
bad? I like lynxes. Those are cool fucking cats, man.
They're assholes in the because cats are assholes, and I
Yeah.
think they wanted to show that cats are assholes. Also, how did you feel about the mayor? I loved him,
I loved the mayor.
and then he beat the shit out of the lynxes. He's like, "All right, I'm not gonna be your little manipulated puppet anymore."
I
He
loved
started
him.
kicking their asses, and I was like, "Okay, Kronk." That's not his name in the movie, by the way.
No, but that's okay.
That's who he's voiced by.
Yep. Yep.
He should have
Were his
poisoned the lynxes.
there was like a reel or a video or something like that where his kids were doing his lines. Were they
Yes, I saw that.
were they also doing lines from this one? That sounded like they were doing coke. Were they also like saying his lines from this this is the way I said it.
They were doing
Don't do
lines. What? Don't do drugs.
stay away from the white drugs.
Listen, man,
No, they were
we've lived in pretty sketchy lived and worked in pretty sketchy areas, okay? We don't do the big bad drugs.
no,
Don't do
no,
drugs.
don't do drugs. But
It's
were
scary.
they saying lines from this too? Because they were saying some
I
lines
don't
from
think
other
so.
things,
He's been in a couple of other things.
Disney stuff, or just
On cartoons, I think.
I think typically
Well,
Disney
and remember,
remove.
remember that Emperor's New Groove had a TV show too.
Did you freaking just hear me? Oh, that's right, it did.
No?
I'm pretty sure that when Disney signs voice actors, and I could be wrong, but if you kind of track it down, it does track that. I think that Disney signs 3 movie contracts with their big voice actors.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but I think they do.
Well, except
I might,
Pixar with that one guy who's in literally every fucking Pixar movie.
well,
The
maybe they
Flea
keep
from
signing
Bug's
him 3
Life,
years.
or no. Yeah.
Maybe they keep.
He was the Yeti in Monsters Inc. Like, what else was he, man? He had a lot of what he was in the Cars, man.
I don't even know who you're talking about.
The Flea from Bug's Life.
I don't. I don't know who that was.
The big like the big Yeti in Monsters Inc. When they go through when Randall
Still
fucking
don't.
shoves them through. They
Still
didn't
don't.
die, Mom. How
Oh,
the fuck?
no.
You need to rewatch these movies. I love Monsters
You're
Inc.
not Listen, I could have watched it yesterday and I wouldn't have fucking remember. You know me. This is why I have to take notes. And that's why I was like, you're gonna have to lead Zootopia because my bitch ass didn't take notes.
Okay, well, I
So
hope I've done well.
you have. Would you like some more trivia?
Yes, please.
Okay. During the burning mammal, did you see the zebra and the wolf dressed as Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker?
No.
Yeah, they had that going on. Did
That's
you
funny.
know that Shakira or Gazella or whatever the fuck, when
It's
she does
Gazelle.
that when she does that people's elbow thing? You know when she does that to the zebras?
Yeah.
Did did you know that those are Roman Reigns and CM Punk, the voice actors? Those are the two people who voice acted the zebras, and so it's kind of a nod to them because she did that
That's
to their
funny.
characters. Isn't that hilarious?
That's funny as fuck. Zebras! I actually also know that one of those zebras isn't actually a zebra.
Oh, is it a
Mm-hmm.
tapir or whatever the fuck they're called?
Nope. It's a horse that wanted to look like his friend.
Oh,
Where'd you go?
know that. I said, how do you know that?
Um, Deep dive in reels and also looking up to vet it. Because sometimes I don't believe the reels, so I have to go look.
This movie was released in 2025, which was the year of the snake. So, how cute is
Did
that?
you know that I was born in the year of the snake?
Did you know that I was born in the year of the tiger?
I did know that.
Because I'm a tiger and a Leo.
That's why I knew that. I
That's
said
why I'm
she's
a
got
pain
all
in
the
the
big
ass.
cats. That's not true.
That's why I'm a pain in the ass, because I'm a cat. Um, Bellwether
Mm-mm.
Cell is designed differently from all the others
It's
to
supposed to
kind
be
of,
a nod to Silence of the Lambs.
yep, to Hannibal
And
Lecter.
she goes,
They're silencing the lamb.
not very fucking well.
No, for real. Let's see. The names of the Oh, so Ed Sheeran and Blake Slatkin or whatever the fuck
Mm-hmm.
are Ed Sheeran. S-H.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
Shear instead of EER.
and Bad Lake Lampkin.
It's so fucking funny.
I Fox says Michael J. Fox says Biff Tannen's famous line from Back to the Future when he says, "What are you looking at, butthead?" Um,
When was that? Like, who was he playing?
I don't remember, but I think that the butthead was the ram. I think he was like a ram, and because I giggled when he said it, or goat, or
Oh,
something like that, because it did make me chuckle when he said it. But I didn't know it was Michael J. Fox who was saying it.
that's so
Um,
funny.
got the
Oh,
manatees.
I also wanted to know if you knew that Judy was gonna go down that fucking red line even after being told twice not to.
Of course, it's fucking Judy. Of
And it just
course.
it makes me think in my head, it's like I feel like she's going to learn when to quit this movie.
No, she's not.
She
Even
still
after she
didn't. Nope.
almost gets killed and almost gets Nick killed. Yeah.
Man,
Um.
I did like that Nick called her out after that when she was
Yep.
when he said that I feel like there are some apologies in order or that need to be in order or whatever that should happen, and she was like, "Oh, it's okay," and he was like, no, not me, sorry." I was like, "Thank you, yes."
Not me, sorry. That was hilarious.
No,
Um,
no.
there are more than 50,000 characters in the desert festival scene. Can you imagine doing all that
Oh my
animation?
fucking god. And the fact that they did that,
50,000!
man, I love them.
That's insane. And do you want to take a guess at how many voice actors there are?
I'm gonna say over 200.
Nope, there's 71.
That's still a lot. I don't
That's
know
a
why I said over 200 like a goober.
That's still a ton. No, that's a lot. I mean, that's with a movie like that, yeah. And then I've got the 6 degrees, but it's only like 3 degrees. So
Dang.
are
Okay.
you are we ready or do you have more Zootopia stuff?
I could talk about the Zootopias all day, so let's move
Do
on.
you want my final thoughts?
Yes.
Um, 9 out of 10, you gotta watch it.
That
There's
actually makes me so happy.
I loved it. I didn't love it as much as I loved the first one, but I did love the adventure part of it just as much, if that holds, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
Okay. So, I mean, I kind of liked the lesson in the first one, but I liked the adventure and the action and stuff in the second one.
Yeah.
Um, so the 6 degrees. So Jennifer Goodwin played Judy,
Mhm.
and she was in Once Upon a Time with Jennifer Morrison, and Jennifer Morrison is
Hate
in
that fuck ass
Miss.
show.
I
I
never watched
don't.
it,
I
but I
love
know
it,
it
but
was.
fuck, man, it was a drag the last season, and those of you who watched it will know that. Continue.
I I don't. You know what it was? It was on about the same time as Grimm.
Pretty Little
And
Liars.
so
Oh.
no, it was on around the same time as Grimm, and I'm like, fuck you, I want to watch the.
Oh.
Uh,
Yeah, Grimm was better.
Grimm was so good. It was so I don't know. I've never watched it. Anyway, so Jennifer Morrison is in Mr. and Mrs. Smith, which Angelina Jolie is in, and she's in Life or Something Like It. So
I love that
there's
movie.
our little like 3 degrees. Which one?
Mr. and
Mr.
Mrs.
and
Smith.
Mrs.
I
Smith?
honestly just love that
It
trope,
was
really.
fun.
I think it's so fun.
It was fun.
Maybe
Um,
that makes me morally broken a little bit, but it's okay.
well, and I would imagine that that would be a bisexual awakening too, if
Shut up.
um anyway, it was so Life or Something Like It was also written by John Scott Shepherd and Dana Stevens. It was directed by Stephen Herrick. I believe that he did another movie that we've watched recently because that name sounds really familiar to me. Um and then it stars Angelina Jolie, Edward Burns, and Tony Shalhoub. Tony Shalhoub was Jack, the homeless guy. Um Ratings, okay. IMDb gave it a 5.8 and
Okay.
Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 28%.
I'm not listening to them for a whole week. That's
Like,
way too low.
and
Like, I
even the
can kind of
popcorn meter was
understand
only like
IMDb.
44%.
Yeah, no, fuck that, man. Because, like, I can kind of see IMDb's. I get it. They lowball it a lot.
Yeah,
But
they do.
really, Rotten Tomatoes? Are we serious? What is
I
that?
Rotten Tomatoes usually has it pretty close to where I
Yeah,
am.
I think that what happened was that movie came out at a different time, as I'm sure that the people who criticize that movie are not the people criticizing movies now. And so I think maybe those
I don't
critics
know.
are assholes.
Maybe I don't know. I don't know. This I okay, so there was a lot I did like about it. I'll go through what I liked and we'll see how it kind of matches up. Because I
Mhm.
do have I didn't take notes, but I did. Well, I guess I did on this one. I don't know why I didn't on Zootopia.
Rude.
So
Because we were
I
waking up, drinking our coffee.
yeah, that's probably a big part of it. I I loved that it was in Seattle. I
I
always
loved that too.
yep, I always love a movie set in Seattle. I did not like the way that they made the sidewalks seem like New York City. Like Seattle isn't like
Yeah,
any
guys,
place in
Seattle
life
ain't like
fun in
that.
Seattle unless you're like down in Pike Place, and she wasn't in Pike Place when they were doing that
Well,
report.
not just
And there
that,
was
but also the sidewalks are only that busy after a game or
yeah,
before.
exactly. Exactly. Only when there's been and that's what I put in my little notes, when there's like an event. Maybe like the Pride Parade or something like
I
that
wonder
might
if New Yorkers feel that way too. I wonder if New York is similar.
may nah, I don't know. Anybody who's been to New York, let us know because
Yeah, comment,
they
interact with us, please. We beg.
because I don't know. I have yet to go to New York. I mean, we went to New York, but we weren't down in the city streets. We just drove through it. Um and then let's see. I loved when she got drunk and went to the strike. That fucking cracked me up.
I
Um
loved that so much.
I loved it. It was so awesome.
And for some reason, I feel like that was like okay. I don't know Angelina Jolie. I know she's got like some controversy or whatever, but like I don't know what about that scene just felt Angelina Jolie to me. I don't
Yeah, I don't know, because to me, she always seems like she's got a stick up her ass. So I don't know what her personality is. Maybe she's fun and crazy. Maybe my image of her is just based on basically every movie she's ever been in
tabloids.
besides
Oh.
this one. No, well, that too, but no, mostly her movies. She's pretty stoic, and I don't know.
Hmm.
Um, yeah,
But she's fun in
and
this.
then
I really like that. I think that this is
I
probably my second favorite Angelina Jolie character.
I do like her a little softer. I think that I do enjoy
Hmm.
that about this movie is because she is definitely a little softer. And I mean, the whole reason for this movie, the whole like premise of the movie is her learning to stop being so uh, edge, or hard or whatever the hell, and selfish and be softer, live
Yeah.
your life, enjoy it, whatever. Um, I liked that Cal. He was kind of a douche, but he wasn't the bad guy. He wasn't out there
Neither
cheating
was
on her. He
she.
wasn't out. Yeah, no, nobody was the bad. And I do like that. I really appreciate in movies when they handle breakups like that, where it's like we just aren't meant to be. We're not pieces of shit to each other. Just isn't working. This just isn't us. So I did like that. I thought that was
The
kind of cool.
spark has left. I don't know where it
Yeah.
went.
And you know what? I also thought it was kind of sweet that because
She,
this was something that I noted in the movie where it's like you and I felt two totally different ways about it because you were annoyed as fuck that he took her to batting practice when she's having like an existential crisis, right? But I saw it like this is a man who he sees his fiance struggling and having a crisis, and he feels like taking her to the place that gives him peace and comfort. And sure, it's not that like I don't know, it's like that's not going to help her, but he knows that helps him. And I think we've all been there to where it's like we tend to, and you have said to me before, Mom, that's not what helps me when I'm trying to help you in a way that will help me. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I think that when he did that, I think that was very sweet. It just was misguided. And you were just like, what the
I was like, what the
like
fuck?
that's how he feels better. So he was sharing that with her, hoping that it made her feel better.
I
And
feel
I don't
see, and that makes me feel bad that I am that way because like I can't change how I feel about that, and I've tried.
know, we all need to kind of see just because it's not going to make you feel better doesn't mean that that person's not being thoughtful or trying to do what's best.
Right.
But they also you got to just give them points for trying, but also guide them if they don't, like
Well, I
I don't know.
don't. I think that they were just done. Like there was no guiding him anymore,
I'm
and
saying
they
in
just
your
weren't
life, if
working.
that happens to you with
Oh,
anybody else in your life. um I think Edward Burns was the best thing about this movie. I fucking loved his character. He's a good actor though too. He's just really good.
you said
The
that
guy
that was the homeless guy, the
No,
prophet.
no. Tony
Oh,
Tony Shalhoub was him.
oh,
Yeah. Edward Burns is the love interest, the one that she ends up being with.
I I loved his character so fucking much. I
I
loved
do
his
too because
character so fucking much.
he's just honest and he's kind of funny and shitty in a couple times at a couple
I
points,
mean,
but
also he's a little hot in my opinion.
I don't find him hot at all, but I think that because the first movie that I saw him in, I think he was like a priest or a chaplain or something.
Oh no.
I have a really hard time disconnecting that.
Oh,
Yeah. I think that was a movie with Kate Hudson that he was in. Where she like inherits her sister's kids or something. I can't remember. Anyway,
the fuck?
and well, her sister dies in a car accident or something, and her sister's kids come and live with her, and she's like, kind of um carefree and whatever, and then all of a sudden she's saddled with three kids, and it's like what the fuck. um Anyway, I can't remember what it's called, but I'm pretty sure that that's the first movie I ever saw Edward Burns in that I remember anyway. That's not true. I think he was in a war movie that I saw, like Saving Private Ryan or something. I don't fucking know. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
I actually haven't seen anything past the like first 20 minutes of that movie.
Yeah, you probably shut it off at the beach scene, huh?
No, that's the only scene I watched, and I'm not the one who turned it off. We watched it for our history class.
Oh, all right. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's a good movie. It's just really long. It's a really good movie, but I don't watch war movies very much. And
I went through a weird phase in sophomore year where like I loved, what was it, Unbroken? Because I read the book and I loved the movie. And I went through like a weird phase where like that's all I wanted
I
to watch.
remember. I remember. But yeah, I'm not. It was a really, really good movie, and I do recommend seeing it, but
Okay.
I have to be in the mood. Um,
Is that a watch by
yeah.
myself type thing?
No, I'll watch it with you. I just have to be in the right mood for it.
All right.
It would have to be one of those that we like watched, and if we wanted to cover it on here, we'd have to like it would have to be like an unplanned thing before and then we were like, well, we can record or whatever. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It would be because I couldn't plan to watch it because I have a feeling that if I plan to watch it, then by the time that we actually got to that point, I'd be like, I'm not even feeling it. So, um, and then the last note that I have is, oh no, I have two more notes. So I'll say my first one first because they're kind of related. But one of them is I really liked this movie until the very end when I started realizing that okay, so the whole point of it is she finds out from this prophet that she's going to die in a week. And so throughout that week, she
Less than
decides,
a week.
yeah, less than a week. And throughout that week, she kind of goes through this crisis, obviously, but then she starts like living her life, like being, I don't know, just enjoying life and living it the way that, you know, anyway. So when she, at the end of it, when she's like kind of trying to search for meaning and saying that what was the purpose and why is she here and then she goes in that interview with that what the hell was her name?
Deborah something.
Yeah, something. Stalker Channing's character. She goes in that meeting with her or interview with her and she's asking her if it was worth it and she's like, well, what do you mean? And she's like, well, you were engaged to be married or something, like you were, I don't know, you were married or you were engaged to be married or whatever, like basically saying,
She was engaged.
yeah, basically saying that she threw her life away for her career. And I started thinking, I'm like, this is
Some
like,
people like that
oh,
career is what their life is.
that's what I'm saying. I'm like, what?
Everyone's different.
I'm sorry, but if that's all I ever have in my life for the rest of my life, I'm okay with that. I am happy with that. It's the meaning of life for everybody isn't finding that person and being like, I don't know. It's like, so for most of the movie when she's finding moments and living her life and finding things that are like special and fun and happy and there's certain other ways to live than just being this, career driven. I mean, career driven is there's nothing wrong with it, but ignoring literally everything else in your life, not even just the people, but just what else is out there, like other fun things. And and then it comes down to that. And then in the end, how she gets with Edward Burns, and it's like it's all like tied up in a neat little bow that she's with her man and his kid, and now her life is this, and it's like, I mean, but it did say, I will say that it did have her on a big billboard having her own show with the network that she was with. So yes, she got everything basically. But to me, in that interview and the way that they made it sound was that that was the purpose. That was the meaning of life. And I'm like, can we not? Can we fucking not, please? It just annoyed the shit out of me. But then in the very end, my favorite quote from one of my favorite quotes ever from any movie was when she said, part of me did die that day, the part of me that didn't know how to live. I was like, okay, that's what I needed to make it
Yeah.
worth the movie for me.
She said that and I was like, "Ugh, damn." And I was actually I have been thinking about that specific fucking quote for the entire however long it's been since we watched that movie.
It's a good quote. It's a really good
Well,
quote.
and it made me think, you see death on a tarot card, your immediate response, or like people who don't know tarot, their
Yeah,
immediate
yeah.
response is, "Oh God, that death. Oh no." No.
Yeah.
It's turning a new
It's part of
page.
you. Exactly. Yep, it's part of you. It's a piece of you.
You are not going to now if it's a tower. Okay, now you might need to panic a little bit. But
It just means that something is also going to deconstruct in your life. It's not
in a
necessarily,
big way.
but in a big way and possibly catastrophic. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
So, but
Anyway,
not necessarily death. Anyway.
but it just, yeah,
So
but I also, so hearing that quote, thinking about it like death on a tarot card, and then obviously, I think of that death on a tarot card, and I'm just like, you saw death on a tarot card, and that's
uh-huh.
like all I hear in my head.
Oh, but I love that song. I know Panic is
Ah,
dramatic, but man, I fucking love that song. Um, let's see. I think that's it for me. Um, so you really liked it, huh? You
I
never said a word,
did.
so I didn't
I
know, and I didn't.
Because I wanted to think about it, because like I didn't want to just immediately be like, I really like that movie, and then be like, okay, so here's a couple of problems, because I think that I had the same problem you did with the fact that, what the fuck, that's not everybody's goal in life.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah,
But they did kind of turn it around and put she did achieve other stuff too, and I guess that
yes, and I love that. However, I'm not like you, and I do like romance, so like I loved this movie.
I mean, I didn't mind the romance in it, but I didn't like that that was like one of the biggest end games, where I don't
That's
know.
fair. I like that it felt natural. Like
It did.
I don't know about it. I
They
don't know
had
what about their chemistry was really good. Like
well,
as
and they had
actors, they had really good
yeah, they
chemistry.
did. But they had a history. Their characters had a history too.
Yeah.
And I think that that was something that you kind of knew, but they didn't really say it. They alluded to it maybe, but
That's
then in
not
the
true.
very
She deadass said that,
that's what I was just
oh
gonna
yeah,
say,
that meant
close
that we had sex.
to the end.
What?
Yeah, close to the end, she says it and it's like, "Aha, I thought so." Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and I kind of knew she kind of liked that guy when her friend was like, "Oh, he's good in bed," and she's like,
Mhm.
"You slept with him?" I was like,
Yeah,
"Oh, oh, girl."
you could tell by her face. Yeah, you could tell. And that is Angelina. I'm not a huge fan of hers, but she is good with expression. She's one of
Oh
those that's really
yeah.
good with facial expressions and being able to get the point
She's
across. Yeah.
so good in Maleficent. Oh, fucking
That's
good.
one of my favorite. That's one
That
of my
one
favorite.
breaks my heart.
That'll be a fun one to cover with Elizabeth as far as
Yes, it will.
yeah, as far as like a live action versus animation or something. Maybe we'll
Yeah.
watch that. Um
Fucking hate
they
the original.
I do too. I know I kind of don't even want to watch it actually. um I know. Maybe we can do the prequels or not prequel, but like the first one and the sequel because the sequel is really good too, and I was not expecting that.
That and you
Um,
had a crush on that one guy.
oh yeah, I forgot about him. He was cute. Um, anyway, let's see. What did you think of Prophet Jack?
I think that he was very misunderstood, and I didn't like that everybody was as mean to him as they were. I was
Oh,
like, "What the fuck? Leave
well, I
him
think that
alone."
he's a homeless guy. I think that happens. I think you see that a lot actually in real
I mean,
life.
yeah, that's true, but like, this is a movie. This isn't real life. Can we just be nice to homeless people? Can we be nice to
No.
homeless people in real life, please?
Thank
Actually,
you. Yeah, actually, thank you. I loved that part when she went to see him in his, like, little encampment thing where he
yes.
was.
And he gives her his coffee.
I know, I thought that was so sweet that he gave her like, he doesn't have anything, and he freaking still offers her
He's like,
coffee.
"Here's my only fucking mug, and here's my tiny little fucking coffee corner.
And
Have some coffee.
I'm gonna be a good
I'm gonna be
host.
a host."
I thought that was so
What?
sweet. But then when she
Oh.
leaves and he's like, "Watch out for the crack." And she freaking trips over it, and she said something about him being a good I don't remember what she comments, and he's like, "No, I trip over that every time." I or "Watch your step," he said, and then she tripped over that crack thing, and he goes, "No, I trip over that crack every time I leave," or something like that. That was funny. I did like that when she went into that bar, remember after he said he gave the the football score when he said that the Seahawks were
Yep.
gonna win. Oh, that's another thing I loved about it, is not only was it based in Seattle, but they had the Seahawks. I love that
Broncos.
when yeah, that when they told her how many points they had, she was like, "What's
19 to
that?"
13.
That's she was like, "What's that? A touchdown into what in a" I don't remember what the fuck. Anyway, but she I guess I could probably think about it and know. But she said, "What is that?" And he goes, "No," and he tells her, but just the fact that she knows
New.
the stuff to yeah, I kinda dug that. I'm not gonna lie, that gave
Okay,
that
girly, pop off.
uh like, granted, she's a you know
Listen, we girls here, we love when women know about sports. Keep it up, ladies.
do. We do. Keep doing that, yeah. Yeah, well, any ladies who are listening to this are probably friends of mine and already do know and love sports,
Hi,
so
we love you so much. Kisses for all.
ladies.
Kisses atop the forehead for all of you.
One really fun thing, so I only got a couple of trivia things for this one because there's not a lot out there. But one fun thing that I did see, speaking of the Seahawks, is when they were doing the announcement thing and they were like, and she said, special Thursday night Seahawks game, whatever. Um, when we were watching it, I was like, I don't think they were doing Thursday night games when this was made. And they weren't. They didn't start Thursday night games until 2006, and this was made in 2002. So it was
Hmm.
to me that that just happened to be like a special Thursday night game. It's like, what? So that was fun because I did. Yeah, I was like, "Wait a minute, I don't think they had Thursday night, but she did say special. So yeah, because yeah, it hasn't. The NFL hasn't always been almost every fucking night.
I loved her dad. I loved that her dad was like, "This is
I
my favorite," and he pulls up like this video of her
know,
being
so
goofy and soft. I was like, "What the fuck?"
yep, it was so sweet, and it was sad because her mom was sick at that in that video,
Mhm.
sick in bed, and she's telling him to turn it off. But yeah, it was sweet that even though her mom was sick in that, it was his favorite because of her and how what her
And then he says, "You were the only one who could make her smile like that." I dead ass almost broke down right there. I was
Oh,
like,
and
"What the fuck?"
did you think so when he said that, I kind of wondered if maybe that's why she went the route she did, and, maybe it just crushed her when her mom passed, and so she lost that silliness and, I don't know. But I thought that you would love it because Lou her dad was Lou. I thought
I
you would
did love it, and I love that guy. I don't
I do too,
He's
he's
been
like a
so
teddy you know
chill.
what? He actually reminds me so much of your grandpa Dave, it's not even funny.
Yeah, no, I
Everything
did a
about
double take when we watched, what was it, Major
he
League, and
looks
I was
like him,
like,
yeah,
is
because
that
he
my
looks like
grandpa?
him and he sounds
Flo?"
like him, everything about him. Yeah, I
Next
love it.
time, if and when we visit them next, I'm gonna tell Grandpa Dave that he looks and sounds just like that actor.
I know, he does too. And then when they freaking it made me so okay, so you have to understand how much joy it brings me that you are like ape shit popping off about the Mariners now. Because you have to understand how long I've been waiting for
Waiting.
this moment for you to share the
I
Mariners
said,
joy
"How
with me.
long has it been?" And you go, 20 years.
Oh my god, I've been waiting for so fucking long for you to enjoy the Mariners like I do. But
Unfortunately, I'm sorry I'm not like that with football right now.
no, it's okay. It's okay. It's fine.
I think there's
But
just a lot in football that I'm like, "Oh my god, I can't." Oh,
I'm sure it's overwhelming. There is a
it
lot in
is.
football. Baseball's a little bit slower paced. It's nice. I get it. Um, but hockey, oh my god, hockey's even faster than football. So I don't know why you love that
I
one.
guess I
Uh,
love hockey because it's so fast paced. I don't really have to know what's like super going on. I just am like, hey, if they get it in that net, they get a goal, right?
okay,
Yay!
that's fair. That's fair. Um, we'll just think of it like that with football. It's they get it into the end zone on that side for one quarter,
I
and
mean,
then
yeah, but I also like the problem is I want to know and learn all the plays and like, oh, was that a good play
oh,
even though they didn't like kind of like how like in baseball, if they don't get a home run, you still get singles and doubles. Anyway, I'm sorry guys. I'm sure this is
It's
probably
fine.
boring to some of y'all.
You still get people on base. No, it's fine. But I loved that
I
when we
love
were
loaded
watching it,
bases.
and he took. I don't, as a Mariners fan, I'm surprised that you do because usually that's their kryptonite. Anyway,
No,
so anyway, so I don't know. It wasn't last year as much, but
I was about
typically,
to
yeah.
say.
If you look at stats and see how many fucking left on base they have, it's maddening.
Oh.
Especially with loaded bases.
Hey,
Anyway,
honestly, our steals were pretty freaking good last year.
it's
Josh
unexpected.
Naylor's invisible, guys. You can't see him.
Even though he's the biggest guy on the team, basically. Um, anyway, when he went to take her to batting practice and those lights came on at well,
It gave me
Safeco at the
goosebumps, I'm
time.
not gonna lie.
I know,
I
me
was like,
too.
oh my god, that's gonna
We got all fucking silly and giddy. That was so funny.
be us. My gasp. I gasped when I saw the lights. I was like, I
I know. No, it was funny. I loved it.
was like,
It
oh
was
my gosh.
um okay, so I will give you the trivia. Oh, what are your give me your last thoughts. Final thought.
My final thoughts, honestly, just because I I'm so weird, okay, guys. I kind of like everything. So like 10 out of 10, please watch this movie. Um,
Listen, I don't think that's weird. I think that you and I both kind of appreciate art for what it is and know that it's, objective and or subjective or whatever.
it's
And
subjective.
it's subjective. And we just enjoy it for entertainment. It doesn't have to be that deep, guys. And I think that's why like like in our description of this podcast how I'm like we're kind of the opposite of pretentious because it's like we just have fun. We just like it doesn't have to be that big of a deal. It's just fun. So, yeah. Yeah. Okay.
There are definitely movies that I absolutely fucking hate and don't like, but I mean, like,
Yeah.
I understand the appeal to them. Like,
So
I don't
here's
know,
my
Spaceballs. Who said
if
that?
I'm ew. Um if I'm
Sorry.
if I'm watching here's my thing. The problem with me is you probably won't get well, that's not true. You will get some misses on here. But if I absolutely hate
The
something,
Witch.
well, hold on though. Yeah, that's actually a good example, but it's not. It's gonna kind of make my point here when I say if I absolutely cannot fucking stand something, I'll turn it off. I'm not watching it. I don't.
I
If
was
I
so shocked you watched
was
The
that
Witch all the way through.
if
It's
I
like,
was
Mom,
that
you can turn
miserable,
it off.
if I was that miserable, I would have. I don't. So I think that that's kind of hard for me because it's like I don't. I'm not one of those people that I have to finish what I started.
Yeah, she's not like me. I will like I can't remember what it was that I watched all of. I think it was I love okay. I love the Vampire Diaries, okay? I love them so much. However, season 6, I wanted out. I wanted out so bad, but I couldn't just not watch it. I was like, I can't just not fucking finish it, so I finished it.
I think I finished it too. I didn't hate I mean, I didn't like it, but I didn't
I just
hate it
didn't
so much.
it didn't make sense with like the
But I
rest.
think no, I do agree with that. But I also knew that there was like there's spin-offs and all that kind of stuff. So I kind of thought
I do
maybe
want to
there's
watch those.
stuff going on there. Yeah. So I was like, okay, well maybe the plot holes will be filled in if I ever watch that kind of shit. So there was
Mhm.
that. Pretty Little Liars was another one that like the last season I was like, it's okay. But I didn't finish it just because I needed to
That's the only show
see
I
it.
never
I'm not
finished.
a one of those people I have to complete something once I start it. I
Okay,
don't.
in my defense, I never finished Pretty Little Liars because I walked into the room while you were on the last episode and I was honestly, respectfully, I was disgusted. I was like, what the fuck is this?
I don't even remember.
What
Oh,
the
because
dude,
Alice.
Spencer had some evil fucking twin and I was like, what
Yeah,
where did she come from? Who what
yeah.
why
There's
are we
some
having
weird.
evil twins? I feel like they saw Vampire Diaries and were like, "Oh, Catherine and Elena, we can copy that." What? No.
Maybe I don't know. It was funny. It was fun, but see, I went in knowing that that was going to be campy, and And I'm like, "Okay, I just need something on in the background while I'm,
I definitely need to do
it was
that
fine.
with it because I can't I can't watch it
Well,
seriously.
if you don't wanna watch it, don't watch it. That's just a good example of me just, like, kinda finishing something even though I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it enough to turn it off, so there we are. Now, Supernatural, the last episode, I'll turn that shit off. I'm not watching the last episode. I refuse because I hate it, and I
Because
think
you told me what you told me, I will not be watching the last episode.
no, the second to the penultimate, the second to the last episode is the best ending that Supernatural could have given itself, and I'm shocked and disgusted that they didn't use it. So,
Damn.
that's me. I have to say, I think that it was perfect. It was a perfect ending. Um,
Overall, um, Life or Something Like It. 10 out of 10. Watch it. And it's okay if you don't like it because art is subjective.
it is. Well, take from it, if you decide to watch it, know that it's a rom-com, so it's a little, yeah, but it is Angelina Jolie and Edward Burns. They're good actors. So you're gonna have that going for it.
And
Uh,
a cute couple.
and a cute couple. Yeah, they make a cute couple. But overall, but ultimately, it's one of those movies that it's like you're not, you may be following a path, but you're not living. You may be
Mm-hmm.
doing what's expected. And that was kind of the big thing that her dad said. Or maybe it was her sister. I
I
can't
think it
remember.
was her
Somebody said,
sister.
yeah, something about how she was doing, she's everybody's, I don't know. Basically, she was like,
Cookie
every,
cutter, white picket
yeah,
fence, fucking, yeah.
exactly. And so so yeah, that's what I loved about it, I think, is it's like, just because you're checking off all the boxes that you had as you know,
Are you
when you
living your life?
are you actually living? Are you enjoying your life? Because you can check all the boxes and not be enjoying your life. And so I do love that. I think that's what I love so much about it.
And just a quick shout out to my mother here. Thank you for raising me to do that, to live my life and not worry about, oh, when are you getting your first house? When are you having kids? When are you getting married?
Yeah.
Thank you
Yeah.
for raising me to be like, what makes you happy?
Yep, exactly. Be happy. Yep. It doesn't matter how much money you make or whatever. I mean, yeah, you have to make a little bit of money to be able to survive, but you don't have to, follow something that's just soul crushing just to, I don't know, be happy because quality of life is so much more important.
Yes. Quality over quantity.
Yep. So anyway, I guess that's a good little thought to end it on. And
Both movies have very, very, very great lessons, and you
yes,
should watch them both.
yes, as a rom-com, if you take the, seemingly in your face, like, this is what's important, romantic bullshit out, the life is
The
something like
rest of
it.
the movie is great.
Yes, it's awesome. So enjoy. Next week we may be doing that. What's the fucking, what were we doing? No, Nick and Nora or
And High Fidelity.
High Fidelity. It's High Fidelity. If we don't do that one, what do we want to do? Because we want to have a plan going in.
Okay. What are you feeling like?
Um, well, Ben mentioned Little Big League, so maybe we can watch that with him and something
Would that
else.
just be a one movie? Oh, okay. Something
Yeah,
else.
we watch something else.
Do we
I
know
mean,
what Ben has seen and what he hasn't seen?
oh god damn it, we already covered that. I was gonna say, you know what? He hadn't seen A Perfect Getaway, and we watched it with him. Um, so maybe we'll have another host, a co-host. So we might be doing Little Big League with Ben. If we do that, maybe we can pull another baseball movie in. Um, or I
Angels
mean,
in
we
the
could do
Outfield.
we could do that. Yeah, or we could bring in Miracle. I don't care. Maybe it'll just be a surprise. Like you and I can plan it, but we're gonna just surprise our listeners. I almost said viewers. But in the meantime, we are going to go see the Mariners on Saturday.
Yep. You'll
So
see posts about it for sure.
you'll see
I'm going
posts.
home, guys. I'm going home.
I'm so excited. And we're going to be entering the stadium as season ticket holders for the very first time. So
Don't make
that'll
me
be exciting.
cry.
I know.
Oh,
That'll be fun and exciting. So anyway, be good and Are you gonna
And if
say
not,
like,
don't get caught.
yeah, don't do anything I wouldn't
Okay, don't tell people that.
do. Okay.
Don't do
Oh,
anything I wouldn't do. That one over
rules
there,
and
she's crazy. She'll do anything.
maybe. Um,
Maybe.
anyway, I'm waiting for you to say your signature line.
Happy birthday to somebody. I almost
Yeah,
forgot. My God.
I have trivia.
Oh, what the fuck? Why
I've
didn't you say
almost
that?
forgot. Okay. Okay,
Tell me the
so
trivia.
the whole spiel. Okay. So Como TV? You know how it said KQ Omo or
Yeah. I noticed
okay,
that. I was like, I thought it was Como. Am I tripping? And I'm not gonna lie, I looked it up later. I was like, is it still Como
no,
5
it is
News?
Como.
What's
Yeah,
happening?
it is Como. They actually, so they did use the Como crew, the station, all that kind of stuff. They actually used those people, and some of the news people are not those people. Sorry, those places like the station and the vans and stuff,
Yeah.
stu- studios and all that. But also, some of the news people from Como made appearances, and I didn't take the notes.
Sweet.
I didn't take who that was, but and then the second one that I have is, or third one, I already told you about the Seahawks Thursday night. But Renee Zellweger was, so Joel Schumacher was going to direct this film, and his choice was Renee Zellweger. But 20th Century Fox, the studio that made it, wanted somebody with more star power. So Joel Schumacher was like, "Okay,
Fair.
bye," and left. And then that's when they got
Also
their other.
fair. Honestly, all of that is
I
fair.
know.
I understand that all. Like,
You kind of get
I can
thrown.
understand why that guy was mad and left.
Yep, yep.
But at the
It's
same
really funny.
time, I see the value in getting a star in there to kind of
I
boost it a
do.
little bit.
I do too, but I guess the studio didn't even make like half of what they spent to make it.
Damn.
So maybe having Renee Zellweger might have been a better
It's
option.
okay. We we
It's
we live and learn.
yep. So
Maybe. I don't know.
anyway, that's my trivia. And um, yeah, live. Go live.
Live and go Mariners and happy birthday
And
to somebody.
happy birthday to someone. Bye guys.